Thank you, Tabisa. Of course, it's affecting the whole country, and we just want to send out all of our thoughts and prayers to the families who have been affected by the floods in KZN over the last 48 hours. Now, as of yesterday afternoon, 30 people had lost their lives and more rain was forecast overnight. And joining us on the line to get an update on the situation is forecaster at Weather SA, Edward Engelbrecht. Good morning, Edward.
Good morning.
Morning. How much rain did KZN see over the past few days, and which were the most affected areas?
So KZN, most of the highest rainfall amounts occurred between Port Edward and the Durban coastline, as well as the adjacent interior. So places like Paddock, which is just the adjacent interior to the coastline, received 320 millimeters over this past 48 hours. And since yesterday morning, 8 o'clock, they got 235 millimeters. And then Virginia as well, the coast of Durban, also got upwards of 200 millimeters. And Port Edward as well got 210 millimeters over the past 48 hours. So a lot of those places along the coastline, just interior, got upwards of 200 millimeters, with Paddock being the only station recording more than 300 millimeters in the past 48 hours.
Sure.
So the most affected areas were, the Eastern Cape as well. They're from Coffee Bay, between Coffee Bay and the Durban coastline. That was the most affected parts of the country that received a heavy rainfall. That coastline, as well as just the adjacent interior, were also quite a lot of reports of flooding.
Well, it's looking at these images is absolutely scary, and I know that the weather's not planning on clearing up until at least the end of the week. So how much rain, more or less, can we still expect today and for the rest of the week?
Sure. So currently, the weather system is currently that's causing this. The cut-off low pressure system is currently situated over the western parts of the Eastern Cape. So it's been sitting there for quite a while now, since Saturday, and we do expect it to exit the country by tomorrow afternoon. So KZN coastline can still expect, it's clear at the moment, there's not much rain now, but they can expect some more on and off showers, 6% of on and off showers for the rest of the day. Okay. Coming in a bit later in the morning. So we don't expect any significant rainfall anymore for that coastline. There might be some on and off heavier showers, but nothing significant anymore. But it looks like as the system exits the country, it's going to exit the country by the Eastern Cape coastline between Port Elizabeth and East London, so they can still, there's possibility of heavy rainfall still occurring along that coastline for today and tomorrow. So we do have a watch out for localized urban flooding at the moment between Free State and Northwest Province, as it's still in place over the Free State and Northwest Province as that system still moves over. And then severe thunderstorms, watch for severe thunderstorms that we expect between Port St. John's and Port Alfred, as well as the adjacent interior of the Eastern Cape. And that's going to be thunderstorms causing heavy downpours and possible localized flooding. That's for today into tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Edward. Thank you for that update. And just lastly, how can people ensure in the KZN and Eastern Cape region that they stay safe?
So from the Weather Services side, what we can tell them is the most important is to stay updated with with any warnings that the Weather Service send out. So they can go onto our website. Warnings are posted there, and they can also stay updated on the radios and TV to stay updated with any updates of the alerts. And in terms of staying safe, I mean, the roads are going to be flooded, so especially if you're using the road, that's important to not cross low-lying bridges that's flooded.
Okay.
Many vehicles being that underestimate how strong the water still can be over low-lying bridges. And then to to just stay updated with your local disaster management to make sure that you're safe.
Okay. Well, Edward, thank you for that update. And of course, our local, disaster management number is 10177. That was Edward Engelbrecht from Weather SA, giving us an update of what's currently happening in KZN. Of course, our thoughts and prayers with everyone in that region, especially those families that's been affected.